In this video, we are going to learn about Excel user interface. So this video is specifically for Mac users.
This is Mayank Sankti and thanks for tuning in to Lemon. In this video,
Hello everyone, this is Mayank Sankti from lemon.com and I'm back with another Excel tutorial video. And in our previous video, we learned about how to install Excel or Office 365 in our Mac. In this video, we are going to learn about Excel user interface. So this video is specifically for Mac users. If you are a Windows user, then you need to check this video. So let's start. First, we need to launch Excel. For opening Excel, first I'm going to click on Launchpad and then I'm going to scroll and then I'm going to select Microsoft Excel. Click on this to launch Excel. I'm a very lazy person, so definitely I want to open Excel a better way. For this, I'm going to close this first and then I'm going to ask Siri to open Excel. And here is our Excel is now open. Now this is the navigation dashboard for Excel, and in this from here you can create a new Excel workbook using a template, or you can create a blank workbook. If you have any recent history for Excel workbook, then you can use your recent history to open Excel workbook. For me, this is the fresh installation of Office 365 and I don't have any available Excel file in my recent history. And definitely I don't want to sign in on OneDrive right now. We are going to cover this in our upcoming videos. So here you are able to see all the open Excel files. Right now we are not able to see anything because we never open Excel using our Mac machine. So this is where you can see all the Excel file. If you pin some Excel file, all the pinned Excel file are going to available here. So all and pin shared. If someone shared Excel file with you, all those Excel file is going to be available here. I'm going to show you how to share a Excel file in our upcoming videos. If you want to open Excel file from your OneDrive, then you can use this option. And right now I don't want to open Excel file for OneDrive, so I'm going to close this. And if you want to open Excel from your MacBook, then you can select this option. Okay, and right now I don't have any Excel file to open, so I'm going to close this first and I want to open my Excel again. Okay, so we are going to create a new Excel workbook. For creating a new workbook, either you can create a blank workbook or you can use a template. So if I want to create a blank workbook, then I'm going to select this one. And let's say I want to use some templates. So this is all available templates. I'm able to see around 21 templates here. And if you want to find a template, you can quickly find the template. So let's say I am looking for all the templates for office purpose. So this is email training template wizard. This is data DNB business verification template. This is sales report app template, but I'm not going to use any template right now. We are going to cover templates in our upcoming video. So I'm going to first close. I want to delete the search and then I'm going to create a new blank workbook. So this is our first workbook we created in Excel. So let me open Google Chrome. So we learned about how to open Excel workbook, and we learned about the recent tab. We learned about how to open an existing file. We actually did not see how to open an existing file. We are going to first create it and then we are going to learn about how to open an existing workbook. We are all going to cover about OneDrive later. And if you activate, okay, so activate is right now not available for me because my office product is already activated. Cancel this, and this is our workbook, and we are going to learn about the user interface. So this is the activation and this is the image. So let me open image in the new tab, and we are going to first discuss about the title bar. Okay, So first we have title bar. So this is our title bar. It is going to show you the current open workbook. So let's say right now our workbook name is workbook 1, and if I'm going to, let's say, save this workbook, is I don't want to save it in Word Drive. So let me on my Mac, and let's say I want to save this in my documents folder, and let's give a name. So let's say my first Excel workbook. Save it and see. So on title you are able to see the current open workbook. In title bar on the left you have quick Excel toolbar. We are going to learn more about quick Excel toolbar. And in the right we have search sheet. Using this toolbar you can search anything inside your worksheet. So we are going to explore this option more in our future videos. Next we have, so we learn about the title bar, then we learn about the search sheet. Next we have collapsible ribbon button. So this is collapsible ribbon button. You can use this to collapse this ribbon. Okay, this is collapsed, and if you want to open it again, expand ribbon. So this is the collapse and expand button for ribbon. Next is our ribbon. So this is our ribbon. It contains almost all available option inside Excel, and it is grouped in home, insert, page layout, formula, data, reviews, and view. So we are going to find the basic operations such as cut, copy, paste, change the font size, change the font color, change the indent of font, use wrap text, conditional styling, conditional formatting. All is available in home tab. Next is the insert one. Insert is for inserting objects such as pictures, files. You can add pivot tables, you can add Bing maps, you can add graphs, links, special arts, symbols, or you can insert using insert tab. Next is our page layout. Here you can control the layout for your page. You can use or you can select the print area. Next is the formula tab. We are going to learn more about the formulas in our upcoming videos. So you can find all the available formulas here. You can create your custom formula. Next is the data. Data is for connecting or fetching data from different sources such as XML file, TXT files, database. You can apply sorting, you can filter the data, you can convert, or you can perform lots of operation here, and we are going to learn all these operations in our upcoming videos. Next is the review tab. Definitely review tab is used for reviewing purpose, providing comments, providing feedbacks. You can enable track changes, and we are going to learn all about this in our upcoming videos. And the last is the view. Here you can control the freeze span, you can freeze the rows, you can freeze the columns, you can split everything. We are going to cover all this in our upcoming videos. So this is all about the ribbon, and let's see what we have. We have next is the sheet tab scroller. So right now in our Excel workbook we all have only one sheet, and let's say if our workbook contains multiple sheets, then we are able to use this scroll bar to scroll all the available sheets. And this button is used for inserting a sheet. So let me quickly insert some sheets so we are able to see the scrolling. Okay, so now in our workbook we have around 31 sheets, and right now I'm able to see only 15 to 31 sheets. And let's say if I want to open first sheet, then I'm going to use this scroll, and then I'm going to select our first sheet. So this is the functionality of scroll sheet. And next is our sheet tab scroll. Next is the status bar. Okay, so on the bottom we have status bar. Status bar display various messages based on the operations, based on the background operation in Excel, or it is show summaries based on the selection of your cells. Right now let me show you. Let's say I have 1 2 3 4 5, uh, we have this data, and let's say if I we are going to select this, and we are able to see the summary here. For all this data we have average is around 3. We have around 4 count for this selection, and the sum for this selection is 12. So this is summary, and I selected this cell. Now the summary is gone. So all this is going to be available in our summary. So let me delete this. Okay, now what is next? Next is sheets. So this is our sheets or worksheet. Open sheet based on the sheet tab, and if you want to rename any sheet you can double click and then you can rename your sheet. So this is, let's say, my sheet 1. Okay, so this is about the sheet. And next is the new sheet button. Okay, so this is all about sheet. What is, let's see what is next. Inside our blog post we created new sheets. We, okay, now active shell. So this is my first sheet is selected, my sheet 1, and inside this right now our this cell is selected. So this is our active cell, and we have around this much cells available inside a single worksheet. This figure is not for a single workbook, this figure is for a single worksheet. And we can check the current cell content in the formula bar. Okay, so let's say if I'm going to type anything here, so let's say I'm going to type hello Villamon, then I'm able to see the contents for current selected cell inside our formula bar, and we can see the name for current selected cell here. Okay, so let's see what is next here. Next is the formula bar. Okay, so formula bar is normally used for editing your cell contents, or you can use or you can create formula here for your current selected cell, and you can increase and decrease the size for your formula bar based on your requirement. So let's say I want to add multiple lines here in this cell, so I can expand my formula bar, and then using alt enter I can add a new line, and then I can start typing hello Williamon. This is in a new line. Okay, so this is about your formula bar, and let me quickly show you an example for formulas, how to add formulas. Let me select everything, command A to select everything, edit, select all, and then I want to delete. Okay, let's say I want to delete everything, press delete. Let me change the, okay, its height is automatically adjusted. And let's say I want to create a formula, so let me add some value so we can place using those value. And let's say I want to add a new formula, I want to add these two values, so I'm going to quickly add equal to sign, then the first value plus sign, and the second value. So this is about the formula bar. Let's see what we have next in our plate. Okay, zoom control. uh Maybe you are working on very large sheet and you are not able to see the content inside your worksheet. So how to increase, how to change the zoom? You can use this zoom bar to increase and decrease the size of your or zoom level for your worksheet, or you can use mouse. Okay, so inside Mac you can use two fingers to perform zoom out and zoom in operation, or you can use this. By default, the zoom level is 100%. You can also select the required zoom using this number. You can click on this number, then you are able to see this window. And then you can select 100%, or let's say I want to zoom up to 200%, and then click on OK. We can also enter our custom values. So let's say I want to add 112, then enter. And let's say I want to reset this, so I'm going to say 100 and OK. Now we have another zoom level, fit to selection. So I selected this three, and then if I'm to click on OK, we are zoomed here. And let's say our selection is, we selected lots of cell. So let me change it back to 100 first, and let's say we selected up to here, and I want to zoom this section. Then again I'm going to select 100%, and then I'm going to select fit to selection. Okay, this is about the zoom. Let's see what is the next. Next is the page view. Okay, so you can find the page view here. Right now our page view is normal. Page break view, you can see the page break view, and the last option is page layout view. So we have three options: normal, this one is the default, then page break view, and then page layout. So we are going to learn more about all this in details. For the time being, switch back it to normal. What is next inside our to do or our plate to learn? For this I am going to, oops, by mistake I closed my Chrome, so let me open it first. So we, page view is done. What is next? Next is row numbers. So this is all rows inside Excel. So let me go and let's see what inside in the last row. So this is the last row in a Excel worksheet. So around we have 10, 4, 8, 5, 7, 6 rows inside a Excel workbook. Let me go back on the top. Okay, so this is all rows, and this is all rows, and all this is the number for your Excel worksheet rows. And if I want to select any row, I can select any row by clicking on the row number. My fourth row is selected. Similarly, uh, we have column letters. This is all column letters, and we have up to, we have 16,384 columns available inside a single worksheet. And similarly, we can click on this to select any columns. So our second column is selected, or you can say our B column is selected. Similarly, C column is selected, and so on. What is next? Column letter and the name box. Okay, I think we already discussed it previously. Let's say I'm selected any cell. Now this is our active cell. Then you can see its name here. Okay, so it's F and 6. So the name is your column name and then your row name. Okay, so if I'm going to select this, then it's F6. Similarly, if I'm going to select this, it's I12. So this is about name box, and the last is the quick access toolbar. So this is our quick access toolbar. Here we can find most commonly used function. We can customize this. So let's say I don't want a option for save, I want here something else, so I can customize it. I am going to click on this down arrow to customize quick access toolbar. So let's say I want to add a new here also, so the new option is also available. Let's say I don't want new, I don't want option for file, it is gone. I don't want option for save, it is gone. I don't want operation for undo and repeat, all is gone. Or I want more command, I can click on this more commands, and I can add, let's say I want to add option for save as, then I'm going to select this, and then save. Our save as option is now available. Okay, and if you want to reset this, for this I am going to select more commands, and then I'm going to select this, and then I'm going to select reset all customization, definitely yes, and our default option is now available. So let me cancel this operation, and this is Excel preference. I don't want this anymore, so I'm going to close this. So this is all about Excel user interface. And let me show one more thing here. This is for sharing. If you want to share this workbook with anyone else, you can share it from here. And this is about the feedback. So I hope you enjoyed this video.
Some important URLs.